accessibility. I mean, now it's a lot easier than any time before with the social media. And you need to have your social media appearance, which is very, very important. And that is something that I remind my students all the time, that you have no excuse. You can be a domestic home baker, you can be a mother, but that's not an excuse for you to stop or having your appearance on social media. Because nowadays, I mean, we all know how much social media has how much priority we need to give, and how much important it is for us, especially for people who do business. So if you ask me, another my strategy or my growth is definitely through Instagram, and this is very important. So social media appearance, and also I would say getting involved and being a part of these international events, competitions, collaborations, magazines. These are things you have to really reach out to them. And there is no need to be scared of what you are doing at that point of time. You may not be a popular artist, you may not be like the best in town, but you don't have to be. There's always a chance for anyone and everyone. You just need to approach to them, which is what I feel, that lack, that fear or that confidence of approaching the magazines and bigger artists for opportunities. I think this is very important. And also I would say in our industry, I think common, it's also in other industries, photography is another very important aspect of putting yourself on social media with the right photography that gives you the right exposure. And especially, to match that international market, you cannot just take a casual
Exactly.
picture,
Yes.
casual tablecloth, and just keep your cake and then put it up on Instagram and expect to get international, because now the demand for beautiful photography, it just gets higher and higher. So there,
Yeah.
these are things that you need to invest your time and money on if you are looking to aspire to become someone who is an internationally recognized artist.
Yeah. Along that topic of social media, now I was anyway trying to ask you the question about your popularity on social media, because you're one among the few popular cake designers in the world, and how you have got popularity. Even when I went to your Instagram page, I saw so many followers, and you had like a unique structure and a planning for your social media. I'm sure you have thought through it very much. This is something that you were talking on the line as well. You can't just take a picture and post it and expect people to like and share and make it go international. Let's share your social media strategies, because I'm sure when it comes to home bakers in Sri Lanka also, I think you can find a lot of, like, so many home bakers. Even along with the pandemic, we had a lot of people trying it out and putting it on Uber to everything. So but we are talking about taking them to a next level, right? So what
Yes.
are the social media like advices you can give?
Uh, my social media never just happened. It was always pre-planned. I always had in my head how I want, from my feed to my highlights to starting from the decision of what I'm going to put on social media. Everything was a conscious decision. I wouldn't say right from the beginning. I started just casually, but then I slowly I slowly took more time to checking on other artists, and that way I just made a conscious decision of how I want my social media to be. So I'm more active on Instagram than on any other social media platforms. So yes, they were all conscious decisions. For me, when I design a cake, when I decide, okay, let me say I'm doing a sketch and I'm deciding what my cake is going to be, I have the picture of the cake in my head right from that point. Like, I even design my cake keeping these things in my mind. What kind of mood am I going to use for this photography? What kind of props, or how am I going to use this? So everything is in my head when I do my sketch. It's not like I finish the cake and then I decide, okay, what am I going to do? So if it's like a photography, a photo shoot that I need to do it outdoors. So right from the beginning, I always give that attention to what my photograph is going to be like, and how it's going to match my feed, and how it's going to attract the audience. So I think this is very important. Again, it's something that I always tell, that just making a cake alone is not going to make you popular. There is no way in today's this upcoming social media, the whole the social media world. You cannot be just popular making some cakes and giving some leaflets, or just making for some friends. You have to put yourself there, and it's what you portray about yourself is what people are going to assume about you. So if you are going to portray like through your images, through your feed, what you want to be, or what you are, that's what people will look up to you as. And even when attracting clients, this is very important, because what you portray is what people will come to. Like, if you're going to portray yourself as a regular home baker, who would just uh, bake any cake for you, or there's always a journey between becoming a baker to a designer. So that journey, social media and photography is very important. And portraying yourself, this is very important. So when it comes to strategies of becoming more international, I would say a lot of tagging bigger artists, or products, or international products. And there are a lot of strategies that you can use to get the Instagram game going. But definitely you need to invest some time, you need to do some research. There's so many ways you can improve these things. There are a lot of classes. There are a lot of on YouTube, or for me, I learned mostly from I there are a lot of artists who are so much better than us, and who are so much popular in the industry. So you need to really look up to them and see what kind of strategies they use, how are they so popular, why are they so popular, so that you can decide, okay, what am I going to do, how am I going to do. And also being very original, this is something also very important, because people don't like to see a repetition of anything. You don't want to see two Rima Siraj, you don't want to see two any artist for that matter, any designer. The uniqueness, their unique style is what makes them special and popular.